All right, what's going on, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. Today's January 28th. This is Tuesday, and so my last video, this video I posted, I wanted you guys' opinion on an incident between a box truck and another vehicle. So I got a little sidetracked on that video, and I wasn't able to share my opinion, but I'm gonna do it on this video. So I'm pulling up to Home Depot in just a minute. This is a dispatch order. This is my first order out the house. It's about 9:30, and so this video, this is the next day, so I'm not gonna be able to see you guys' comments before I post this video, but hopefully you guys put your opinion in about who's at fault. I'm gonna let you know as soon as I finish this order. All right, y'all, it's kind of gloomy, rainy day. Still kind of slow right now, but we're gonna see what we could do. All right, y'all, we are here. This is one of those quick little paint can pickups. Very short drive. I think it's like a mile away from here. So one of my favorites. I don't think I've been to this Home Depot before. So sometimes you pick up on the pro side, and sometimes it's on the customer service side. So I don't know. We'll see. All right, y'all, we loaded up. We just got, I don't even know how many cans this is, but it's not really a big order. It's just a couple 5-gallon cans and the smaller ones. So we're driving a total of 2 miles. All right, y'all, I think I'm here. This place don't look familiar, but it's saying that I'm here.
Take the next left to stay on Halley Avenue. Then your destination will be on the left.
I don't see no address or nothing, but it's saying that I'm here, so I'll look around, see if I see a leasing office. If not, I have a phone number to call, figure out where we're going. Probably gonna dump this in some type of maintenance bay. All right, y'all, I think I'm here. This looks like the office. Let's see if we can figure out where this gotta go. It might be going right here in this little garage. Let's see. Is this thing open? It's got a little doorbell. Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Hello, how you doing?
Hi.
I'm here to drop off some paint.
Paint?
Yeah.
Okay. What's
I don't know if it's for a contractor. Let me get it. I got a name. Hold on one second.
You can come in and...
All right. Thank you. It says it's for
Jerry?
Jordan? Is that right?
Let me see.
Okay. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's just a side. This is kind of like a side hustle for me.
Well, this thing is costly quite a bit.
Yeah, this one I actually got a good deal on it. It was I think 45,000.
Right here?
No, it's a 2022, but it only had like 40,000 miles on it.
Oh, not bad.
Yeah. So it's an investment because I used to work for a company making like $20 an hour. So now I'm like making $60 an hour because I got my own vehicle. So
You have to have insurance and all that?
yeah, depends on what you're doing though. So like I don't have to pay for like the high insurance.
You have a DOT?
I do.
You do?
Yeah, I have a DOT. I don't have an MC though. I don't go out of state. But
So you like do like hot shots?
yeah, exactly. Yep.
Wow. Do you almost pay for it or you just bought it?
What's that?
The van. You almost paid for it?
No, I bought it last year in March.
Oh, wow.
So I got about 2 years to pay it off.
Damn. That's not bad at all.
Yeah. So
You like driving?
right.
Are you on like Texas or just here?
Just Texas.
Oh, you go all over Texas?
Yeah.
You're not from here?
No, I live in San Antonio, but
Oh, okay.
I deliver. I can go to Houston, Dallas. Don't matter. All right. Yeah, I'm going to Seguin right after this. Picking up some paint from Sherwin-Williams.
Yeah.
Alright. And just take a photo. Drop this. Alright, thanks for your help, sir. Alright. Alright, y'all, all done. So like you heard me tell the guy, I got another order with dispatch. So this order I normally wouldn't do because it's so far from where I'm at, but it makes sense. It's a great paying order. So I'm driving 37 miles and the delivery is 4 miles. I'm going to Sherwin-Williams, dispatch order. So let's hit the highway. All right, you guys, as I drive to my dispatch order, I got about 30 miles to go. That accident. So the first thing I would have to say, I did a video on liability, and I told you guys that liability is very important. You gotta think about it. So number one is this box truck. Obviously this box truck, they probably do this delivery all the time, and they probably park like that all the time and without any incident. So number one is, can the box truck park like that? Absolutely not. You are parked illegally. You're blocking all of the parking spaces for customers. And, you know, even though I get it, you're trying to get as close to the door as you can, trying to make it easy, but liability-wise, you cannot park like that. You're illegally parked. So that's number one. Number two is the customer that parked directly behind the box truck. Yes, people do stupid stuff all the time. That was dumb. Why would you park right behind the box truck? But at the same time, the customer has a legal right to park in that parking spot. That customer was legally parked. They have a right to park there. They did not do anything wrong. The box truck is the one that's blocking all of the spots. So even though it was dumb, it doesn't matter. The customer parking directly behind the box truck has nothing to do with the lawsuit. The third thing is, obviously, it was very evident that the driver or passenger, whoever was about to unload, was frustrated. They did not like the fact that car parked right behind them. So they knew that that tailgate was going to hit the car, and they let it down anyways. They let it down, they hit the car, and then after it hit the car, they tried to raise the lift gate, knowing it's going to hit the car again. So it's almost like they purposely damaged it. And they're not smart enough to look around. They didn't even look around and see this high definition camera that catches everything they're doing. 100% at fault. So they damaged it, and then the worst part about it is they acted like they didn't know what happened. Just dumb. Very stupid. So if the owner of that property gives you permission to park like that, that's fine, but you need to rope it off. If you have a box truck, you should use either cones or you should have something like this with some caution tape and put it behind your lift gate to clear that space so nobody parks in that space, letting people know, hey, I need this space to unload. Other than that, if the owner did not give you permission to park like that, you don't have a right to park like that. You have to park legally, or at least park all the way like toward the sidewalk where you're not blocking any spots, or the easiest is to just park on the street. Then you wouldn't have that issue. So this box truck is 100% at fault. And the thing I want to bring up is, what if you're the owner? If you're the owner of that company, those guys, you probably couldn't hear in the audio of that video, but they told the lady that they're drivers. They work for a company. So that's a company vehicle. So the owner of that company, you know, to pretend that that's you, that's your box truck, and you put a driver in your box truck, that's what you got to deal with. Guys like that, they don't care. You have to add them to your insurance. So that's going to go on your record, on your insurance, on your DOT, and it's going to mess up your record. So those are things that keep me from wanting to be a fleet owner. I don't want to put drivers in a vehicle that I purchased, that I'm paying for insurance, and I got to add them to my insurance policy. That's the things that you got to deal with. And I know that firsthand because I know fleet owners, and that's the stuff they deal with. Lesson learned: create space. Do not illegally park and block parking spaces. And if you do that, make sure if somebody parks behind you, you can't get mad. You just got to move. You just got to move. That lady had a right to park there. So I don't know if anybody thought that the box truck was not at fault. If you did, you better reassess your thinking. You're 100% liable. That lady is going to win that lawsuit, and she's going to get paid. So, all right, man, that's all I wanted to say. I do got something else to share, but I'll share it a little later after this order. All right, y'all, we here. This is Sherwin-Williams. I've been here before. We'll pick up in the back. Took about 40 minutes to get down here, so no traffic. And it is starting to rain a little bit. So I'm picking up a pretty big load. I think it's gonna be a pallet or two. So it should be ready though. Look like Sherwin-Williams got a load too. I hope this ain't my order. All right, so this order is the same place I'm going. So this vehicle doesn't fit all of the paint, so that's why I'm here. So I'm taking the excess. I don't know how many pallets it is, but that's what I'm here for. So we're both going to the same place. All right, you guys, I'm loaded up. This is it. I don't even know what this is, but it's really light. So probably like some painting materials or something. That's what it feels like. So like I said, the Sherwin-Williams van, he's taking a pallet. I'm taking the excess. And that's it. I'm driving 4 miles. All right, y'all, pulling up to my drop off. Should be pretty quick. I just got something to share with y'all at the end of this video. So let me drop this off real quick. And then it's got one last thing to share. So this is the place right here. And I think that Sherwin-Williams driver told me it's the first entrance, which is right here. So I'm probably gonna drop off somewhere right here. All right, man, let me get this knocked out. All right, y'all, I'm at the location. It's going inside this warehouse, but they want me to just stage it right here. So they're gonna move everything inside. I'm not gonna bore y'all with it. I'll show you a little bit. Just gonna offload. I'm just putting it right off to the side. Just so you know. That's it. All right, y'all. So I just offloaded right there, and Sherwin-Williams about to offload now. So Very easy. So I'm about to head back to town. I'm kind of out of town right now, so it's only 11:50 right now. So I'm gonna be out here another 2.5 hours. So I'll reach 200 after. I just need like 1 or 2 more orders, and I'll be good. All right, man. So this is the pay, and you know, like I said, normally I wouldn't do this order even for that pay because it's very far from where I live. But it was worth it because I was kind of on this side of town when I finished that last order. So normally that drive is like 50 something miles, and it was only 37 miles from where I was at, and it was a 4-mile route, so it makes sense for me to do it. And it did ask for a cargo van. So I just got one more thing to share with you guys, and then I'll bring this video to an end. All right, y'all, I just made it back to town. I just want to run this by you guys real quick before I go. So speaking of the subject of liability and business and all that stuff, it brought back memories of a lawsuit that I had. So I don't like the court system. I don't like suing people. That's kind of like a last resort. And my belief is based on the Bible. I'm not going to give you a Bible lesson, but the Bible kind of talks about going to, you know, secular court, worldly courts. You're supposed to handle disputes among other believers. You bring your case to other believers. That's how it's supposed to be. But we have a court system where, you know, the Bible kind of warns of if you do end up in that system, you could get screwed over. There's no justice, no guaranteed justice, no righteousness, all that stuff. Not gonna get deep into that. I'm just telling you why I don't believe in lawsuits, suing people, all that stuff. So it reminded me of an experience I had where, and y'all let me know what you think about this. So this was back in California a couple years ago. Me and my wife went to a furniture store to buy a dining table with some chairs, like a whole set. And the store we went to, and I'm gonna summarize this. The store we went to, the table that we wanted, they did not have it in stock, but they had the display table and chairs was the only thing they had. So we decided to purchase that. We said, hey, they were like, okay, you can buy the display, but if you want this table, we're not gonna have it for like 3 weeks. So we're like, well, we don't wanna wait 3 weeks, we'll buy the display. So that's what we agreed to. Now this store has, you know, their terms is like, you know, all sales are final, no refunds, no returns, no exchanges, all that stuff. So I'm like, okay. So I get it, I'm cool with that. So we signed the paperwork and they're supposed to deliver the display because we wanted it right away. I think it was supposed to be like the next day. They're supposed to deliver it. So after a day or two goes by, I call because they hadn't delivered it. And I said, hey, you know, where's our table at? And they're like, oh, we ordered it. It'll be here in about 3 weeks. And I'm like, no. We supposed to get that table like yesterday. So long story short, they, instead of giving me the display like I agreed to, they ordered that table and were waiting for the shipment to come in to ship it to me 3 weeks later. So I had an issue with that. So I took it up with the management, and again, I'm gonna summarize this. They did not comply. I told them, look, I want either give me my money back or deliver the display. And they're like, well, we're not gonna deliver the display. You gotta wait for the shipment to come in 3 weeks. We'll deliver that, but we're not giving you a refund. So I understand lawsuits where it's not even about the money, it's more of principle and not letting a business get away with that. So anyways, so they thought I was bluffing, and I told them, you know, if I gotta sue you for my money, I will. So they didn't budge. I ended up paying to have them served with a subpoena. That's all I paid for. I didn't pay for an attorney or nothing like that. So I represented myself, and I paid the court to serve them with a subpoena. So they served them, and they realized I wasn't playing. So anyways, our court date came up. When we had court, it wasn't even a regular judge. It was like a commissioner, like filling in. And they try to get you to, at last minute, like you go to a room and you try to negotiate last minute. And that's when they told me that, okay, they'll give you the refund back during that time. And I'm like, I done went through all this, you know, and I had to pay court fees too. So I'm like, I want the refund and my court fees back. And, you know, they didn't agree to pay that. So we couldn't settle. So, cause I would have been out of like $100 and something bucks. So it's like, it almost wasn't even worth it. So they gave in last minute. So anyways, I decided to go ahead. We bring it up before the commissioner. So I shared that story. I told him what happened. And the commissioner actually sided with them. Said that, yeah, all sales are final and there's no refunds. And I'm like, trying to explain to them, like, how is that fair? Like, how are they able to, because this is based on, the sale is based on false pretense. They're telling me one thing, but they're delivering something totally different. The agreement is a breach of the agreement. So if I buy a display, that's what I bought. That's what I should get. It's not, no, they order it and send me something. It's like going to a car dealership and buying a car, you know, the last one on the lot, and you buy that car and they're supposed to deliver it the next day, and then they tell you, oh, we're not gonna deliver the car that you actually picked and purchased. We're gonna deliver a different car that we ordered, you know, from another state in 3 weeks. Like, no, I bought that display table, and if you can't deliver that, I get my money back. So anyways, I don't know what you guys think about that, but I was very angry that the court commissioner actually sided with them and allowed them to do that. Allowed them to basically sell me something that I did not purchase, based on their little contract of, you know, all sales are final and all that stuff. So anyways, that was just on my mind since I was already talking about the box truck stuff. But what y'all think about that, man? I could not believe that, and that really turned me off. I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to court, because some of these commissioners and judges are insane. There's no righteousness and no accountability for these businesses. And anyways, I don't want to get off subject, but I just want to share that. I'm in a hot spot. I'm gonna keep working for about another 2.5 hours, and then that'll be it. So hope y'all enjoyed. I will catch y'all on the next one.